Hi, friends. Host Eric here, host of Talking with Famous People. I want to talk about two different kinds of so called gullibility that people might experience in life. One is the gullibility of giving somebody a lot of rope to redeem themselves. Okay, so that's one kind of gullibility in life. This is a gullibility that I've been accused of, and probably correctly so. Hi, Susie. I'm glad you're back. I am in the middle of making a video that I started when you got up. So, anyway, I've been accused often of this sort of gullibility of trusting people too much. Probably guilty as charged. But I want to stress that there's a distinction between being gullible in terms of having too much hope for others, having too much assumption of goodwill of others, and being gullible when people try to condemn third parties. Now, if somebody's trying to condemn a third party and you're being gullible, what that means is you're buying into their condemnations and it's affecting your opinion about the third party, even though the third party is not somebody that you're reacting to directly, but only through the condemnations of party number two. That kind of gullibility is much more concerning because ultimately there's a tendency in some individuals to try to deal with their FE stuff or social maneuvering or problems, etc., by pitting individuals against each other or subsets against each other or anything like that. The thing to remember is it's a great thing to be as inclusive as we can be and to be as positive as we can be and to be as hopeful as we can be about everybody. And it's also a great thing to remember that that applies to that third party as well. That it applies in general to each community member. And to the extent that one community member is tearing at others, that our empathy ought engage, and also our empathy for the party discussed but not present. So I would say this: be very cautious to listen to people who condemn others as awful people unless there's a very good justification for the condemnation in terms of concrete examples of bad behavior, in terms of a pattern of dishonesty, or in terms of a general tendency towards disharmonizing without any logical causes for that. So, this message is to whomever happens to see it. It just says, be gullible when it comes to trusting people and being hopeful that they're going to manifest a redeemed self, and be not at all gullible when people attempt to pit others against each other for their own benefit. Learn to attend to that line of concern and note it when it happens. That's what I am suggesting. Obviously, every person can do with their own mental processes, can and will do with them as they see fit. Just a suggestion from a fellow who has made plenty of mistakes in his life and knows enough to differentiate between kinds of mistakes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese, and while you're doing that, go ahead and find a cracker